take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, we are back here with the Monday Night Outlaws, the Jason Johnson Memorial Race. Tim Smith is tonight's fast qualifier. Got about 21 cars checked in. Going to have 3 heat races. Going to get heat race number 1 lined up here on the front straightaway. What's up, Kevin Chandler? Welcome back. All right, cars lining up here on the front straightaway. Starting on the pole in the Casey Kane Racing Sim Team Factory Kane, number 00, that's Tim Smith. Starting on his outside in the Casey Kane Racing Sim Team Valvoline Wicked Cushion, number 421, that is Britton Roxbury. Starting in third in the Mode Media House, Swindell Speed Labs, number 23, that is Justin Thomas. Starting fourth in the Dirty Dicks UDTV Tim's Dirt Track Simulators, Black Diamond Motorsports, number 91, that is Ernie Williams. Starting fifth in the Blaney Sim Team, JB Medical Supplies, Mohawk, Wicked Energy Gum, number 15, that's Michael Sheridan. Starting sixth in the KC's General Store, number 47, that's Jason Randolph. And starting seventh in the Elbows Up Dude Products, number 72, that's Jeff Stewart. 7 cars making the call here for heat race number 1, 10 laps. I missed you, brother. Like and share the broadcast, please. Cars rolling. 7 cars, 10 laps, top 3. I guess everybody's going to go to the A main since we only had 22 cars. All right, going green this time. Tim Smith, Britton Roxbury, row 1. Justin Thomas, Ernie Williams, row 2. Michael Sheridan, Jason Randolph, row 3. And Jeff Stewart, row 4. 10 laps.
Green flag.
Green flag in the air. Heat race number 1 underway. We have a couple fading away here. Tim Smith out front. Britton Roxbury right there next to him. Ernie Williams. Justin Thomas side by side off turn number 4. Britton Roxbury will lead lap number 1. Tim Smith right there in second. Justin Thomas third. Ernie Williams is going to take over third. Justin Thomas falls back to fourth. Michael Sheridan riding fifth. Jason Randolph, Jeff Stewart rounding out 7 cars here in heat race number 1. Tim Smith right in the tire tracks, a race leader. Britton Roxbury through turns 1 and 2. Through turns 3 and 4 as well, completing lap number 3. Britton Roxbury, Tim Smith, Ernie Williams. The front 3, Justin Thomas. 4th, Michael Sheridan in 5th. Battle shaping up here at the front of the field. Teammates, Casey Kane Racing Sim teammates. Britton Roxbury, Tim Smith. Cross flags in the air this time. 5 laps to go. Ernie Williams riding in that 3rd spot, just hanging on. Justin Thomas, Michael Sheridan, Jason Randolph, Jeff Stewart. 4 laps to go for race leader Britton Roxbury. Both of these cars running pretty much the exact same line all the way around the racetrack. Tim Smith went a little too high there in turn 3. Lost a little bit of ground. Gonna see 2 laps to go this time. See what Tim Smith sees through out the front. 2 laps to go. Coming to the white flag. Roxbury still out front with the white flag in the air. Tim Smith, Ernie Williams, Justin Thomas, Michael Sheridan, Jason Randolph, and Jeff Stewart. But off turn number 4, Britton Roxbury will win heat race number 1. Tim Smith, Ernie Williams, Justin Thomas, Michael Sheridan, Jason Randolph, Jeff Stewart. The picks in, I haven't got that overlays squared away yet there, Peyton. Trying. We were trying to do it earlier, and Roger's got to do a little bit more investigating on why I couldn't get it. So, should be by Thursday, hopefully. All right, waiting for heat race number 2 to grid onto the racetrack. There we go. Starting on the pole in the Casey Kane Racing Sim Team, Napa Auto Parts, Wicked Cushion number 49. That is David Heilman. Starting on his outside in the Dave Blaney Racing Sim Team. Wicked Energy Gum, Mohawk number 19. That's Jeremy Zarfos. Starting third in the Team SETI Group Holding Wicked Cushion. Number 79, that's Billy Raleigh. Starting fourth in the Kinza Racing Sim Team, Messiah Valley Transportation Wicked Cushion. Number 11, that's Cole Newhoffen. Starting fifth in the PG Racing, number 92, that's Peyton Grease. Starting sixth in the UDSRA Highside Raceway, number 73, that's Larry Moody. And starting seventh in the 181, that is John Alouette. 7 cars making the call here for heat race number 2. Pace truck's off. Green flag in the air. Good jump by David Heilman. Jeremy Zarfos in second. Billy Raleigh right there in third. Cole Newhoffen on the outside. Cole Newhoffen will go by. He will take over the 3rd spot. Moody up to 4th. Billy Raleigh's all sorts out of shape back here in 5th. John Alouette 6th. Peyton Grease in 7th. Good battle here shaping up for the 2nd spot. Jeremy Zarfos and Cole Newhoffen. Still side by side. They're at the line going into turn number 1. Zarfos is got a car length ahead into turn 3. Cole Newhoffen gets alongside of him going into turn number 1. Cole Newhoffen ripping the cushion. He will take over the 2nd spot, but Zarfos battles on back on the inside. Both of these cars trying to track down race leader David Heilman. Cole Newhoffen got a good run there off turn number 2. He will pull ahead for that second spot. Zarfos on the bottom side. He will fall back to third. Larry Moody back here in fourth. Billy Raleigh, good battle for the 4th spot. Peyton Grease in 5th and John Alouette in 6th. 4 laps to go this time for David Heilman. Cole Newhoffen closing it in within 2 car lengths. Both of these guys, a little bit of a bad history here between these 2 drivers. We're going to maybe see a little bit of fireworks here with 3 laps to go here in heat race number 1. Cole Newhoffen all over David Heilman there through turns 1 and 2. Off turn 3 and 4, 2 laps to go. Newhoffen dives to the inside. David Heilman on the outside. Heilman dives back on the inside. He will take over the race lead headed into turns 3 and 4. White flag in the air for race leader David Heilman. Cole Newhoffen in 2nd. Jeremy Zarfos, Billy Raleigh, and Peyton Grease rounding out the top 10. But off turn number 4, David Heilman will win heat race number 2. Cole Newhoffen, Jeremy Zarfos, Billy Raleigh, and Peyton Grease rounding out the top 10. All right, getting heat race number 3 onto the racetrack. 3rd and final heat race. Starting on the pole in the Team SETI Group holding Wicked Relief Gum with CBD number 25. That is Kevin Click. Starting on his outside in the Kinzer Racing Sim Team DRC chassis Wicked Cushion number 211. That's Alex Smulders. Starting 3rd in the Rockstar Productions number 422. That's Mike Roxbury. Starting 5th in the Black Diamond Motorsports All-Star Performance number 42. That's Sean Wallenfels. Starting 5th in the BMRS Country Builders number 88. That's John Harper. And starting 6th in the Dirt Racing Network Raven Graphics number 8. That's Doyle Lawrence. And starting 7th in the 112. That's Cody McCauley. 7 cars going 10 laps here for the final heat race tonight. Once again, appreciate everybody tuning in here to the Dirt Racing Network. Green flag. Kevin Click, good jump. Mike Roxbury looking on the inside of Smulders for that 2nd spot. Can't do anything that time. Sean Wallenfels takes over 3rd. Big time contact between
Yellow flag is out.
looked like Harper and Roxbury. Gonna go back and see. Roxbury was in there. Wallenfels thread the needle. Got a little bit of Roxbury. Roxbury came down, got into John Harper. John Harper just vacated the whole facility. Went flying out of the racetrack. We're gonna have to go back and watch that one. That was crazy. Watch the 88 machine as he gets clipped, goes into the fence and just disappeared. Click, Smulders, Wallenfels, McCauley, Lawrence. The 5 cars still running on the racetrack. All right, going green next time. Gonna have 6 laps to go. Click, Smulders, Wallenfels, McCauley, and Lawrence. 5 cars still running here in heat race number 3. Pace truck's off.
Green flag.
Green flag. Good jump by Kevin Click. Alex Smulders to the bottom side. Sean Wallenfels against the outside fence. Everybody falls back in line. Smulders looking to the inside of Kevin Click for the race lead here off turn number 4. Can't do anything that time. Into turn number 1. Alex Smulders on the bottom side of the racetrack. Kevin Click on the outside. Smulders will take over the race lead headed into turns 3 and 4 with 4 laps to go. That time by Smulders out front. Kevin Click second. Sean Wallenfels third. Cody McCauley fourth. And Doyle Rance in fifth. 3 laps to go. Sean Wallenfels looking to the inside. Throws a slide job here for the second spot. Kevin Click trying to cross him back over. Looks like Wallenfels got a little bit of the fence there off turn number 2. 2 laps to go that time by. Alex Smulders, Kevin Click, Sean Wallenfels, the front 3. White flag in the air for Alex Smulders, Sean Wallenfels second, Kevin Click, Cody McCauley, and Doyle Rance. But Alex Smulders will win heat race number 3. Kevin Click second, Sean Wallenfels third, Cody McCauley fourth, and Doyle Rance in fifth. This Drew, this specific server, there is. Each driver paid $5 to enter into this race, so there is a purse. All right, trophy dash time. No B main. We're going to go right to the trophy dash and to the A main. 41 laps tonight for the Outlaws Series with the Jason Johnson Memorial Race here tonight. Going to get 6 cars, 8 laps. Going to set the first 3 rows for tonight's A main. All right, getting these guys lined up here. David Alex Smulders and David Howman, row 1. Brent Roxbury, Tim Smith, row 2. Cole Newhoff, Sean Wallenfels, row 3. 8 laps. Going to set the first 3 rows for tonight's 41-lap A main. Green flag in the air. We are racing tonight in the pole dash. Smulders out front, pulling away. Britton Roxbury in second. Cole Newhoff, David Howman, Sean Wallenfels, Tim Smith. Alex Smulders out front. Cole Newhoff in that second spot. Britton Roxbury, David Howman battling hard for the third spot, side by side here off turn before. David Howman will take over the third spot. Looking for Cole Newhoff here through turns 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Alex Smulders, Cole Newhoff in contact between these 2 cars. Teammates, looks like Cole Newhoff just muscled his teammate right out of the way, but David Howman's going to go right on by. He will take over the race lead. Heilman on the inside. Sean Wallenfels punts Britton Roxbury out of the way with 4 laps to go. David Heilman out front. Cole Newhoff in second. Sean Wallenfels in third. Tim Smith fourth. Britton Roxbury and Alex Smulders. David Heilman pulling away by 5-7 car lengths over Cole Newhoff with 2 laps to go. At Sean Wallenfels in third. Tim Smith fourth. Alex Smulders in fifth, and Britton Roxbury closing it out in sixth. White flag. David Heilman out front into turns 3 and 4 for the final time here in tonight's pole dash, and David Heilman will win. Cole Newhoff in second, Sean Wallenfels third, Tim Smith fourth, Alex Smulders fifth, and Britton Roxbury in sixth. All right, going to clear these cars. Race Control is going to open up the track for a few minutes for the rest of these guys before we get them lined up to go racing. right, looks like race control is going to give him 2 minutes. As these guys come out onto the racetrack, as I did say, this is the Dirt Slingers Race League in conjunction with the Dirt Racing Network, the Jason Johnson Memorial Race. Jason Johnson passed away 1 year ago today. We're going to do 41 laps here tonight in honor of the Raging Cajun himself, Jason Johnson. Race control is about ready to click it over. All right, these guys are going to start to grid here on the front straightaway. 21 cars. All right, we're going to read you off from 7th on back. Ernie Williams in the 91 will start 7th. 8th will be the 19 of Jeremy Zarfos. 9th will be the 25 of Kevin Click. 10th will be the 23 of Justin Thomas. 11th, the 79 of Billy Raleigh. 12th, the 112 of Cody McCauley. 13th, the 15 of Michael Sheridan. 16th, the 92 of Peyton Grease. 15th, the 8 of Doyle Arance. 16th, the 47 of Jason Randolph. 17th, the 73 of Larry Moody. 18th, the 422 of Mike Roxbury. 19th, the 72 of Jeff Stewart. 20th, the 181 of John Alouette. And 21st, the 88 of John Harper. All right. As soon as they take the iRacing green flag, race control will rearrange the first 3 rows and how they finished in the pole dash.
Green, green, green.
Row 1 will be David Heilman and Cole Newhoffen. Row 2 will be Tim Smith and Sean Wallenfels and Alex Smulders and Britton Roxbury. Race control is getting these guys in formation for tonight's 4 wide salute. 4 wide salute here coming from these guys. Going to have the missing man formation here in honor of Jason Johnson. That front row of the inside car. Missing man for Jason Johnson here in the Jason Johnson Memorial with the Dirt Slingers. 4 wide salute. All right, we're going to get them all formation back up. We're going to cut them loose for 41 laps. Going to lap number 46. David Howman, Cole Newhoffen on the front row. Sean Wallenfels, Tim Smith, row 2. Alex Smulders, Britton Roxbury, row 3. Going green this time. Green flag. And we are racing in the Jason Johnson Memorial Race here with the Dirt Slingers. David Heilman, Cole Newhoffen, Sean Wallenfels to the inside trying to get alongside. Newhoffen can't do anything that time. Alex Smulders, Britton Roxbury side by side here for the 4th spot. Jeremy Zarfos back here in 6th. 7th, Ernie Williams. 8th, Kevin Click, Billy Raleigh. But the battle for the second spot is shaping up. Cole Newhoffen, Sean Wallenfels, Britton Roxbury trying to get into this battle as well. Sean Wallenfels, Cole Newhoffen make contact going into turn number 3. Everybody rights themselves, goes correct direction, but allows Britton Roxbury to close in for that second spot. Roxbury is going to go by Wallenfels to take over the second position. Wallenfels on the bottom of Britton Roxbury is just too strong on the outside. Everybody trying to track down David Heilman out by a full half a second over Britton Roxbury, Sean Wallenfels, Cole Newhoffen, and Ernie Williams cracking the top 5. David Heilman ripping the cushion here through turns 3 and 4. Britton Roxbury right in his tire tracks closing in. Got it to down within 5 car lengths, 4 car lengths here off turn number 2. Sean Wallenfels still in 3rd. Cole Newhoffen, Ernie Williams, Jeremy Zarfos, Michael Sheridan, Alex Smulders, Kevin Click, and Peyton Greaves rounding out the top 10 as a caution flag flies. Cody McCauley went around. Contact between looked like Billy Raleigh just was all sorts out of shape there coming off turn number 2. And Cody McCauley was just an innocent bystander right there. High side all day, yes sir. David Heilman out front, Britton Roxbury, Sean Wallenfels, Cole Newhoffen, Ernie Williams. Alex Smulders, Jeremy Zarfos, Michael Sheridan, Kevin Click, Peyton Greaves rounding out the top 10. Going to lap number 49. All right, going green this time. Lap 49. David Heilman, Britton Roxbury, Sean Wallenfels, Cole Newhoffen, and Ernie Williams. Green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
Good jump by David Heilman, Britton Roxbury on the outside. Sean Wallenfels right on the bottom side of the racetrack. Cole Newhoffen riding 4th, Ernie Williams in 5th. 4 out of the 5 cars right up against the outside fence. David Heilman, Britton Roxbury out front. Cole Newhoffen, Sean Wallenfels side by side here off turn number 4 for the 3rd spot. Roxbury dives to the inside for the race lead here off turn number 2. Dives back right through the middle, slides up to the outside. Can't do anything here off turn number 4. Caution on the racetrack. Doyle Lawrence, I believe. See what happened to Doyle. Doyle through turns 1 and 2, just loops her around and collects the inside fence. Heilman, Roxbury, Wallenfels, Newhoffen, Williams, the front 5. Smulders, Michael Sheridan, Jeremy Zarfos, Peyton Grease, and Kevin Click. Rounding out the top 10. Appreciate everybody tuning in here to the Dirt Racing Network. Dirt Slingers Monday Outlaw Series, the Jason Johnson Memorial, running 41 laps in honor of the Raging Cajun here tonight. Thank you for tuning in, everybody, on Facebook at the Dirt Racing Network, at the Dirt Slingers Race League Facebook page, also on Twitch at the Dirt Racing Network, and also on YouTube, the Dirt Racing Network. All right, going to number 52. Green flag in the air.
Green.
Sean Wallenfels on the bottom side riding in 3rd. David Heilman, Britton Roxbury out front. Looks like a carbon copy of the last restart here. Sean Wallenfels on the bottom side of the racetrack. Cole Newhoffen on the outside. Ernie Williams in 5th. Alex Smulders, Michael Sheridan 6th and 7th. Front 2 cars starting to pull away. About a half a second over the rest of the field. Sean Wallenfels riding in 3rd. Cole Newhoffen 4th. Big gaggle of cars here from about 6th on back. Sheridan, Smulders, Zarfos, Peyton Grease, Kevin Click. David Heilman, Britton Roxbury. 3-4 car lengths separate these two front runners. Sean Wallenfels, Cole Newhoffen migrating to the bottom side of the racetrack. Cole Newhoffen goes to the outside. Car there on the inside. Caution on the racetrack. Sure if I saw Ernie Williams right there as well. Cody McCauley came to a stop. Ernie Williams is there as well. Gonna have to go back and see what happened to Ernie. Ernie was running right around the 6th spot. Looks like something broke on that machine. He just pulled it down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Took it to pit road, but I think that, not sure if that's what brought the caution or not, but Ernie Williams' night is over. David Heilman, Britton Roxbury, Sean Wallenfels, Cole Newhoffen, Michael Sheridan cracking the top 5. Peyton Grease, Alex Smulders, Jeremy Zarfos, Kevin Click, and Justin Thomas. Going to lap number 55. Closing in on halfway. Going green this time. Heilman, Roxbury, Wallenfels, Newhoffen, and Sheridan. Green flag back in the air. David Heilman goes to the inside this time. Britton Roxbury still against that outside fence. Sean Wallenfels on the bottom. Cole Newhoffen right through the bottom half. Gets a little bit of contact with Wallenfels. Gets into Peyton Grease. Cole Newhoffen pounds the inside wall here. He has flipped around. Going to try to refire. He will drive away, hopefully. He's going to try to the inside. Caution is going to come out here on the racetrack because he was sitting there as cars were coming. Go back and see what happened to Cole. dove to the inside, tried to get alongside Wallenfels. Wallenfels, I think, just got a little smidget of out of shape and got into Cole. Cole looped it around, tried to get it refired, but couldn't get it refired fast enough before cars started to come. Heilman, Roxbury, Wallenfels, Sheridan, Peyton Greaves gets into the top 5. Kevin Click, Jeremy Zarfos, Justin Thomas, Larry Moody, and John Harper. All right, going to 58. Pace truck's off. Green flag back in the air. Good jump by David Hallman. Britton Roxbury under fire from Sean Wallenfels on the inside. Edges ahead. Peyton Greaves, Michael Sheridan. Good battle here for the 4th spot behind him. David Heilman got all sorts out of shape here. Britton Roxbury closes in. Heilman throws a slider line through turns 1 and 2. Allows Roxbury to close in. Britton Roxbury throws a slide job here in 3 and 4. David Heilman crosses them back over. Sean Wallenfels, Peyton Greaves right here is 3rd and 4th. Trying to get into this battle as well. Side by side off turn number 2 for the race lead. Britton Roxbury ahead. David Heilman throws a slide job here. Roxbury crosses them back over at the line. Britton Roxbury out front. Peyton Greaves up to the 3rd spot. 4th is Sean Wallenfels. 5th is Michael Sheridan. But Britton Roxbury out front and pulling away from David Heilman. Peyton Greaves on the bottom side of the racetrack, really making that bottom side work. Sean Wallenfels in 4th, looking to get up to 3rd. Michael Sheridan in 5th. Kevin Click 6th. Jeremy Zarfo 7th. John Harper in 8th. Justin Thomas and Billy Raleigh running out the top 10. Roxbury out by about 4 car lengths over David Heilman. Sean Wallenfels in the 3rd spot. Peyton Greaves looking on the inside from Wallenfels, really working the bottom side of the racetrack. He's going to fall back to 4th. Michael Sheridan still riding in 5th. 15 laps to go that time by as David Heilman really pounded the outside fence going into turn number 1 that time. Allows Britton Roxbury to pull away by 1.1 seconds. Heilman in 2nd. 3rd is Sean Wallenfels. Peyton Greaves in 4th. And Kevin Click, Michael Sheridan battling hard here for the 5th spot. Sheridan down the back straight away into turns 3 and 4. Kevin Click right there as well. Britton Roxbury out by 0.8 seconds over David Heilman. Sean Wallenfels another 1.7 seconds back. Peyton Greaves in 4th, Kevin Click in 5th. Michael Sheridan 6th. Closing in here on 10 laps to go. Britton Roxbury out front, 0.6 seconds now. David Heilman closing lap by lap. Sean Wallenfels still riding in that 3rd spot. Kevin Click in 4th with Peyton Greaves. Greaves on the bottom side. Kevin Click right through the middle of the racetrack with 10 laps to go that time by. Michael Sheridan riding in the 5th spot. Oh, Peyton Greaves goes around. Peyton Greaves goes around. Caution on the racetrack. Go back and see what happened to the 92 machine. Peyton Greaves dives to the inside, clips the inside fence with that left rear, and brings out the caution flag. Got a little bit of John Harper as he drove by as well. Britton Roxbury, David Heilman, Sean Wallenfels, Kevin Click, Michael Sheridan. The top 5, John Harper, Jeremy Zarfos, Billy Raleigh, Larry Moody, and Jason Randolph, the top 10. Appreciate you tuning in there, Milton from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. All right. Out there in corn country. Going to lap number 61. just under 10 laps to go. All right, going green this time. Going to lap number 61.
Green.
Green flag in the air. Roxbury, good jump. David Howman on the bottom side. Kevin Click riding in that third spot. Sean Wallenfeld's going to go by. He wants the third spot. Heilman trying to catch Britton Roxbury as they close in on 5 laps to go. There's 8 that time by from Race Control. Third is Kevin Click. Fourth is Sean Wallenfels. Michael Sheridan in 5th. John Harper in 6th when he wants to warp back in. 7th, Jeremy Zarfos. Larry Moody in 8th. Jason Randolph 9th. And Billy Raleigh in 10th. Battle for the race lead heating up. 3 car lengths to separate the front 2 cars. Kevin Click full second back from this battle at the front of the field. Roxbury off turn number 4 to see 5 laps to go that time by. David Heilman 2 car lengths, 3 car lengths there off turn number 2. Kevin Click a ways back in 3rd. Michael Sheridan, Sean Wallenfels 4th and 5th. Gonna focus here on the battle at the front of the field. These 2 Casey Kane Racing Sim teammates battling hard. Heilman's gonna dive it to the inside this time. Slides up. Britton Roxbury trying to cross him back over. He will at the line. Roxbury's going to throw the slide job here in 1 and 2. Heilman's trying to cross him back over. Can't do it that time. Roxbury through the middle. Slides up to the outside. Going to have 2 laps to go this time by with caution flag flying. Sean Wallenfels got into, looks like Jeff Stewart. Wallenfels all sorts out of shape. Got into Zarfos, who got into Larry Moody, Jason Randolph. Jeff Stewart had just nowhere to go. Pound Sean Wallenfels there going into turn number 3. Roxbury, Heilman, Click, Sheridan, Harper in the top 5. Zarfos, Raleigh, Moody, Roxbury, and Randolph. Gonna have 2 laps to go when these guys take the green flag. See if David Heilman has anything for his teammate with these 2 laps left. Roxbury, Heilman, Click, Sheridan, Harper, the top 5. Green flag back in the air. Green, white, checker finish coming up. Roxbury on the outside. David Heilman throwing the slide job. Can't complete it there that time off turn number 2. Roxbury through the middle, slides up to the outside. White flag in the air this time. Roxbury through the middle one more time. David Heilman on the outside. Gonna try one last ditch effort. Tries to go to the bottom side. He's gonna slide up in front of Roxbury. Roxbury will win at the line. David Heilman will finish in 2nd. Kevin Click will finish 3rd. Michael Sheridan and John Harper. Go back and see that one more time here off turn number 4. Britton Roxbury edges him at the line by about half a car at the line. Great finish there at the end. Britton Roxbury does the double here tonight, wins both the races here tonight on the Monday Night Series and the Monday Outlaws, and back-to-back here with the Outlaws. One last week at, I believe it was Williams Grove. I can't remember. Yeah, Williams Grove. So 2 for 2 for Britton Roxbury here tonight and in the Outlaw Series. All right, these cars are going to come to stop. We're going to get a quick word with these 3 guys.
Hang on, we're not going green.
All right, we're going to get these guys in the channel. Kevin Click, got a copy. Kevin Click, got a copy. Not sure if you can hear me or not. One more time. Kevin Click, got a copy.
Hang on, we're not going green.
Kevin Click, got a copy. Kevin, got a copy? See his mic come on. Kevin Click, one more time. I'm not hearing you. If you hear me, I'm not hearing you. So I'm going to throw you back down. Hopefully you get it figured out. We're going to get David here in the channel. David Hallman, got a copy.
Hang on, we're not going green.
All
Hi, man. Fierce battle with your teammate there. You guys had a good battle pretty much the whole night, and they really got interesting there with the green white checker. Just talk about your night and talk about that last restart there.
Yeah, at the start, I saw he got right up to second, and he seemed like he had better pace than me the whole time. And so on the restart, I started grabbing the bottom, which is usually faster for the first half lap at Lanier, but
Hang on, we're not
I
going
should have
green.
just threw a slider in 3 and 4 to get back to the top. Instead, I had to fight too much to get it back up to the top to run it in 3 and 4. But I didn't mind falling back to second just to see what he was doing a little bit. And, I got into the wall and I kind of caught back up to him again. And a caution came out. And then we had that, the green white checkered. I don't know. I won a race last night throwing a slider in 1 and 2, and I didn't think I was going to clear him, so I backed out of it. But then he went slider in 3 and 4, and I was like, all right, I got a chance to get my momentum back. And I was like, all right, I'll wait to throw it in 3 and 4, and he left me just enough room. And out of 4, I thought I had it, and then I don't know, I just kind of got on the gas too much, trying to squeeze him down, and he just beat me to the line. But can't be too upset about that.
Talk about just how the track changed. We saw a lot of kind of at the top at the beginning, and then kind of started migrating around there middle to the end of the race. Just talk about how the track changed throughout the whole race.
Yeah, I was able to win the dash just on the bottom, but the setup I got is just for the top, and that's pretty much what I committed to, and for exactly from the start.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you roll?
Yep, just KKR Sim Team, Nap Auto Parts, Wicked Energy Gum, Wicked Cushion, Dirt Racing Network for putting it on, and yeah.
All right, man. Congrats on that second place.
Green.
That is second place, David Howman. We're going to see if Kevin's here. Kevin Click, you got a copy?
Yeah, you got me now.
I got you now. All right, man. Kind of hovered around in the top 7, 8, came up, and a little bit of good luck got you on the podium. Just talk about how the night was overall.
Yeah, it was fun. That was a super fun race. The track started out really, really good. There was a couple different lines that you could run.
We're not going green.
I was a little mad at myself in the heat. Missed on the setup a little bit. Kind of left her a little too loose for what the track conditions were at that point. But just barely missed a guy that kind of got a little bit loose there. Made up some ground. Moved up a lane off the bottom a little bit, and that kind of helped me get around Sheridan. And Jeremy Zarfos, who was running really good as well, and kind of just hung out there and made my way into third there. So that was a fun race.
I asked a couple of these, or I asked David, just talk about how the track changed, especially through the whole night, but then also in the A and then at the end.
Well, the track prep that we do for DSRL is kind of unique, and you'd never really quite get a feel for it until you're in the race. I expected the top line to be there a little bit more, but we ran it in pretty well during the warm up and the track prep. But then the bottom and the middle were there, and I was trying to run, kind of stay there. And then as the night wore on, you saw guys going up top, you saw guys going to the bottom, and I was running in the middle there for quite a while and passing cars, and it was really it was a lot of fun tonight. So the track really changed a lot.
All right, man. Anything before we let you roll?
Yeah, I got to thank Wicked
Hang on, we're not going
Wicked
green.
Gum with CBD. I got to thank Wicked Cushion, DSRL, Dirt Racing Network, everybody at Team SETI for putting this league on and what we do, and those guys have been a lot of help in the setup area, and we've been working at it and trying to make things better every week. So,
All right, man. Congrats, and hopefully talk to you again soon.
Yeah, thanks.
That is third place, Kevin Click. We can get Britton here in the channel.
Hang on, we're not going green.
All right, man. 2 for 2 tonight. 2 for 2 with the Outlaws. Just talk about the race and just talk about how that finished there at the end.
Yeah, I haven't been this excited in a long time. I don't know. It was just I'm almost at a loss for words, man. I didn't think I'd win 2 in a row or even
Hang on, we're not going
get
green.
360 and then this one, and I don't know. I stayed up top, and I knew David was there. He threw some sliders on me, and I was just getting nervous up there, and I was shaking all over the place and just doing everything I could do. Yeah, it was tough riding the top too. It was real hard. Took a lot of throttle control, and David's one of the best out there, so I knew he was gonna do everything he could to get
Hang
around
on,
me.
we're not going
Talk
green.
about just on that last lap. What were your thoughts out front, and especially going to 3 and 4? You kind of expect the slider, and then you're out front, so you kind of have to you pick and choose what's going to happen. But you kind of left a little bit of a lane open there on the bottom for him, and he kind of tried to take advantage of it, just couldn't do it right at the end.
Yeah, in the last few laps, you kind of got to go into defense. Riding the top all the way around is going to be
Hang on, we're
a
not
quicker
going
way,
green.
but I just was trying to do everything I could in every corner, just kind of going on the slider line. Hopefully I could keep him from doing anything, and I left a little bit of room, and he sent it in there, as the last lap. So I just kind of drove on around him right there at the finish and just got lucky. I don't know. It was just a heck of a race, and I know David will always run me clean, and it's fun being able to race with people like that and make it interesting.
Hang on, we're not going green.
All right, man. Another round of thank yous before we let you go.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Roger, first for putting all this stuff on, and you guys at the Dirt Racing Network for the coverage and all that. I got to give a shout out to a lot of the fans out there. If it wasn't for them, probably wouldn't be having anything like this. So appreciate all that, and got to thank David, there from the second place, and I also the help on the setups. I really
Hang on,
appreciate
we're
that.
not
I
going
wouldn't have won it without his help. So that's for sure. Big thanks to him.
All right, man. We're going to let you run to the bank. 2 for 2 with the Outlaws, and hopefully we talk to you again sometime in the near future, if not next week on Thursday.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks.
All right. That is your race winner, Britton Roxbury. That is going to do it for us here tonight. Britton Roxbury, 2 for 2 here tonight. The Outlaws and the Monday
Hang
Night
on,
Series.
we're not going green.
So until Thursday night with the Thursday Thunder Series, my name is Mike Peterson, Roger Wagner as well. Thank you for tuning in, and we will talk to you again Thursday night. Good night.